There we go. And now spawning in the top right for LEipZig eSports. The next player tied 1-1. Will he give them the lead? It is Lucadis. And his opponent.
What you want to do? You want me to do it?
I'll do it. In the orange, the Terran for Kingz, taking down one player. It is Bomber. Will he get the all kill? We'll see. We'll find out. He needs to win, what, 3 games in a row now? He can do it. He is absolutely capable. He is one of the best Terrans that Kingz got.
Definitely can do it, man. Just a matter of, you know, can he play his game, or is Lucadis going to try something fancy against him?
Yeah,
Because Bomber tends to like to go the similar builds every time.
Yeah, he does switch it up quite a bit. I have played him sometimes, and he does like to switch it up. He doesn't always go for the tank. The other thing to note is this is a map for fancy ZVT play. Honestly, the third base is somewhat vulnerable for the Zerg player, so they might try to go for some sort of 2-base fancy shenanigans or something along those lines. And even the fourth base, it is somewhat difficult to actually defend on this map, so I wouldn't be surprised if there was an all-in coming out of Lucadis. But he did get the map pick, which is very important, so he might have a plan here. Do you actually think he might go for some sort of all-in here?
I mean, it's really strong to go for an all-in on here, especially if he gets the right scout, but it looks like his second Overlord's going to get there a little late. His first Overlord's going to cross just directly across the map.
This is actually very unusual. Usually you just send them to both of the bases immediately, but he's actually sending the first one in a very odd angle. I have no idea where that Overlord's going.
Yeah, extremely weird going cross spawns first, but looks like he's going to be opening standard here with the spawning pool.
Yeah, and he's going to go
hatch first.
Quick speed, feeling opening with the hatch first, completely standard. And Bomber, he is going to go for that marine opening again, the barracks and now the command center. Extremely greedy once more. Like, this opening could just get absolutely shut down by 14-14 or anything among those lines. But players just don't do that. That would just absolutely annihilate this. But looks like he is going to go for that depot again, and like he would be able to cancel the command center, but he would be extremely far behind from this.
Exactly, having to restart it on the high ground would put him far behind. The Zerg would be able to drone up after some sort of initial all-in from that. So,
especially considering he doesn't even go for Hellions after that. Like with the tank, how do you actually secure his natural with just Zerglings down there? It would be extremely difficult with just tanks. You'd need to get Hellions at some point. So I think a 14-14 would just be a straight-up counter to the style Bomber's been playing, and look at this, he didn't decide to go for that. He does have speed on the way. Yep, there it is. Gonna start just as I say it, and he's gonna have quite a few Zerglings out on the map very soon. But is he actually? It
looks like his, look at this, his second Overlord. Just to say here, he's going straight for the crosspawn. So he's assuming he's crosspawn. He's sending his links down here as well. So he's he's gonna have no clue.
Does he even play on this map? Does he think it's all cross only? That's the only sensible thing I can think of.
Yeah, he must be thinking this is just a cross spawn only type game type, but that is certainly not the case here.
Yep, that is absolutely not the case. He's gonna get there and he's gonna be like, oh, we lifted his command center. Son of a bitch. Yeah, he's not gonna be happy with this
as well, so.
He's gonna be like, what all-in is hitting me? Yeah, now he's gonna face bomb. Is he gonna F10N? No. He's not going to leave the
Lucadis has taken drones out of gas, so that means he's not going for an all-in. He's just getting speed early to be safe against the initial Hellion pressure, so he should be throwing down a third hatch here right about 6 minutes.
Yeah, he should have taken that third base quite a lot sooner, actually. Like, he's got full drone saturation. He should have... Yeah, there we go. There's the drone going in. He's got to take this third base. No! No! Oh, no! That is suicide for the Zerg player to take a third base at this spawning location. This is just...
He still has no idea where he is. He's going to take it right next so he can just put some siege tanks right there, harass that middle line.
Not even harass. Push if he has to. I'm pretty sure a tank could actually hit the hatchery just a few pixels to the right from that location.
Yeah. Not a good decision. Not a good start here for the blue Zerg player.
Yeah, absolutely. He got the map pick too, which that's what really baffles me. I get it, Coda and Echo were picked, but like Iron Fortress is the least standard map in the pool besides the Inferno pool. So I mean, I don't get the map pick at all. This Marine though, yeah, that didn't do anything.
He said 2 Zerglings. I don't care about you. I'm just gonna go for this Overlord.
It's like I've scouted.
Gonna get away, though.
I've scouted 2 positions. I need to know if he's here.
Such a late scout too. Bomber getting that famous siege tank. It's allowed him to hold many all-ins.
Yep, there we go. There he's
Just
gonna hit him.
being safe, safe, safe.
Yep, and looks like a couple more Zerglings are gonna start right there for Lucadis. Like, he should be extremely confused at this point. He doesn't know if there's a third command center. He doesn't know where the command center was taken for Bomber. He hasn't seen Hellions out on the map. He only saw a couple of Marines. Any sort of starport all-in could be hitting him. It could be a myriad of things that could be actually attacking him right now. So he should be playing extremely defensively. He really needs to get a Spore on his third as well. Like, if there was any sort of medevac or Banshee play, he would just take so much damage, like we saw in the game on Echo.
I think he could probably safely assume, based on the timing and the saturation of the natural, that it was a command center first.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't exactly command center first, but he should know that it's probably some sort of macro play, seeing everything that he did. But I mean, he can't make that assumption just because of the saturation. You really want to be able to get some scouting information. Like, as far as he knows, it could be even mech. Honestly, like, no aggression from the Terran.
Right.
I mean, you've only seen a couple of Marines. You have no idea if it's third command center or not. He's playing extremely greedy right now. Getting that
greedy
third
and
saturated.
blind as well. He could easily send one of these overlords, just suicide it in, just to verify everything that's going on.
Yeah, he should have absolutely done that. This SCV survived? 5 hit points! Son of a bitch, he's actually gonna live. Wow, that SCV. Now he's just gonna look down this cliff. He gives no fucks. He's just gonna be like, whatever, man. I've done my job. Now it's time for retirement. Wow, that SCV. Like, he's got a couple of Banelings coming in. He's gonna go for Link Bane Mute, a completely standard play right now for Lucadis. He is slightly behind, and his third is extremely vulnerable, and he hasn't started fourth base. Like, he should have been completely saturated on 4 bases by now. He needs to get that third at least saturated before he can start extremely going into army production. Looks like, there we go. Command center is going to land for Bomber, and he's got this factory. Like, yeah, okay, he's going to play that same style without any Vitamines or any tank units. He's just going to go completely into the bio play. Right now, he's going to see the creep. He's going to be like, all right.
Harass that middle line.
Yeah,
this is even nowhere.
Lucadis. I feel so sad for him. Visions of Deadwing coming to me as a Zerg. Oh god, but rip drones. And now Lucadis, he understands his grave mistake of thinking it was cross spawn.
Constant harassment. This is not going to stop. Bomber's going to be able to power up. All these Raxes are going to finish now, and he's going to start producing. And Lucadis is going to be in a world of hurt if he's not able to secure this third.
He's already in a world of hurt. I mean, he's already taken so much economic damage. His one entire base has been negated. It's almost the same as killing a base right now for Bomber, and looks like these Banelings are going in an awful position, taking so much damage from that tank, and everything is annihilated. Some SCVs die. 7 SCVs were killed, but he's still got quite a few Zerglings left, but the Marines should be able to clean that up. They're coming back in. He's taking some economic damage, but he's already taken some economic damage of his own, so it's not even worth it. Honestly, he lost his entire army for that. And the Terran player's army is a lot more valuable. If you've just got a couple of Marines, they can put a lot of damage in with those medevacs. So he's probably going to go for that drop now. And look at this, he's just going to have such a nightmare defense. The Spine Crawler shall attack the missile turret. No. No, that's...
Right, I mean, he did kill 19 workers, so that's something to note.
Yeah,
but at the same time, you really need to clean up this entire position in order to make that effective. He is going to throw down the fourth base quite late, but I think the follow-up push from Bomber is going to be
he's got 4 medevacs. He's got this position to abuse right now, the cliffs. The entire terrain on this map is very good for a Terran bio player. It looks like he's going to move in. He needs to pick up Bomber. Bomber, no! Okay, he's just going to move back and split now. And he's going to take such a good engagement right here. Zerg player has to back off immediately. I'm really surprised he's not trying to abuse those medevacs with the cliff right there. It could really do a lot of damage. Keep those Marines in the back. The Banelings won't be able to get a hit off if he keeps picking up those Marines. But he's got that factory in a really nice spot right there. He can really funnel those Banelings if an attack were to hit him.
Yeah, Lucadis in a decent spot here, or at least he's going to be in a couple of seconds. He's got his 2-2 finishing well ahead of Bombers, so he might be able to hit a window here and annihilate this army.
Okay, there we go. He's finally moving, and oh no! All of those Marauders are going to get surrounded by the Zerglings. He needs to move the Banelings into the Marines right now. Alright, was not able to get the connections he needed.
I did not like that engagement at all for Lucadis. His 2-2 wasn't quite done, so it was just unnecessary loss.
Yeah, he should have just backed off, but he needed to take an engagement anyway. Looks like, there we go. An attack could be hitting him right now. He needs to get those banelings. He has set up a small flank, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Oh no, the banelings are going to hit Marauders. Never a good thing. There we go. He's going to go for the A move, and that, no. Bomber's going to clean that up 100 times over. Yeah, that's just never going to work for him right now, and this is just such a nice position for Bomber. He's going to keep slowly moving in, pressuring that base right now for Lucadis. He does
needs
have
to keep
the fourth base.
Sorry, keep moving that creep. He's gonna send a drop down here to the fourth base, trying to distract the Zerg while maybe simultaneously attacking this third base.
Yeah, there we go.
But army supply is now just 100.
Yeah, this is just absolutely in favor of Bomber right now. This is just gonna be absolute steamroll right now. Okay, there we go. He's finally gonna move in. The Marines. All he needs to do is keep the Marines alive. As long as he's got that.
And the banelings, he gets some free banelings on the ramp there, and there's nothing he can do about this fourth base.
Yeah, that drop is just gonna keep killing workers. If he reinforces there, then Bomber just moves to the fourth or the third, whatever this base is. He should just abandon this base at this point. It's just gonna get steamrolled. Oh god, he cannot defend here. Oh, he's cleaning up some of the Marines. The Lings are doing a lot of damage to the Marauders, but where is banelings? He doesn't have enough banelings.
That's not enough.
That is absolutely not enough.
He's only got 13 banelings now. With
Bomber.
29 lings and 14 mutas.
He's playing so cautiously right now. If he moves on to creep, he could take a horrible engagement, but that's just not enough banelings. In a million years, that's never gonna get cleaned up by the Zerg player. Bomber scans the army, and now he's just gonna move in, I assume, very soon. Maybe clear up some creep. Like, he's not gonna... Yeah, there we go. He's gonna clear up some creep, but, I mean... Look at the army supply right now. It's just doubled for the turn there.
Yeah, just not a lot Lucadis can do. He needs some magical connection, but I don't think it's going to happen. 138 army supply to 75 for the Zerg, and Bomber's maxed out. He can just push 3-3 on the way. There's just nothing Lucas is going to be able to do here.
Look at that. He's honestly got so much production right now. If you look at the structure stat, he's got, what, 11 barracks? Yeah, this is... Even if he kills this army, oh, that's actually a pretty good engagement for Lucadis, but it's still never going to work.
Bad.
Not bad,
Yeah,
not bad at all.
Versus Marines, never a good fight.